everybody, this is Jane Valentine with glamLAB, and I am so happy you could join me on this video. I wanted to create a really yummy fall look because I got off the plane from going to a wedding in South Carolina and I was not prepared for this New York cold, y'all. So anyway, guys, I have been on the search for my perfect foundation shade after having searched for a match with a stick foundation and just getting absolute failure, just cakey, separating, patchy, dry, lines showing up where you don't want lines to show up. I said, Sephora, help me out, girl, help me out. And so they matched me with everything in the store that could work in my color shade and the formulas that I wanted, and I tested everything, and it is hit or miss even with the stuff they match you with. Sometimes you put it on and it's like, whoa, that is yellow, or whoa, that is gray, and I look like a zombie. And yeah, this is not Walking Dead. So I did get some success right here with this little bottle of magic, and it's the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and this guy is a primer as well. So I actually put this right on my skin today, and it was like a drink of water for the skin. It melted, absorbed, spread so easily. I don't know, I mean, it was almost like working with a delicious like skincare product. Like it doesn't feel like makeup. It just, I don't know, it's super light, and it delivered the exact color payoff that I wanted and made my freckles a little bit less noticeable, and I absolutely loved it. I'm testing it out. I'm gonna see how it works, and with different looks. But today, let me just talk about the look I created for you today. I used my favorite concealer. This is my ride or die. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. It took me forever to wait to get this in stock because it flies off the shelf. So when I found my color, I picked up 3, which I've already given one away to my sister-in-law. And I just never want to be without a backup of this because it works so, so well. I love, love, love the texture, the coverage, the feel, how it does not crease, especially if you set it, which I set with a teeny tiny bit of the Laura Mercier Under Eye Brightening Powder, and I love it. I love the giant doe foot applicator, and it smells fresh, like it smells almost perfumey, which goes away really, really fast, but it smells good, so you'll probably know when to replace it because the smell will probably turn. Okay, so after the primer water and the concealer, I was playing with Marc Jacobs, you guys, and I am loving the Marc Jacobs Air Blush. This is a soft glow duo, so it's kind of like your highlight and blush in one palette. Ooh, opening it from the wrong side, and it is just a gorgeous packaging. You just press this button. It is very chic. It flips up, and you have a great mirror, and the shade I have is Kink and Kisses number 504. Now you can play with the lighter side over here, or you can go deeper depending on the look you're going for. Like if you have a strong eye, you might want to veer more towards the lighter shades, but most people probably do the swirl and just get a nice even combination of both. I've read recently that a lot of red carpet looks blend 2 different blushes to get the effect, and this gives you the 2-in-1 right here. Super handy, super blendable, and yeah, it's just seamless radiance. Okay, I gave myself just a tiny bit of contour with the Hula by Benefit. It is a bronzer that a ton of people love to highlight with because it doesn't have a lot of radiance. It is pretty matte. I feel like everyone has this, or they should. It is just that good. I just recently saw my parents when I went down to South Carolina, and I had a mini with me that I had just gotten, and of course my mom stole it, and she is not a big makeup person. I mean, she puts on some tinted chapstick and my dad goes wild because she doesn't do a lot with makeup because she's a natural beauty. What am I doing? I'm just playing with this because it feels good, but there's the color right there. And she stole it, especially when I told her. I was like, Mom, you can use this as give yourself a little eyeshadow, give yourself a little contour, a little bronzer. It's a multiple purpose product. And yeah, I think that was Mama's first bronzer. So there you go, Mama's first contour. You can also use, the Sephora matching program to find your perfect shade of nude lipstick. And I did not know that. I had only ever used it to match foundations because for me, and concealers, because for me, those are the ones I need help with. I feel like lip stuff, it's a lot easier and it's more fun to just test out yourself. But to have them go in and say, okay, for your skin shade, this is your perfect nude. And I tried it. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It is the NARS in Raquel. This is their Audacious lipstick line, which is so fabulous. It says, it's so cute. It says NARS on the side. And this is so creamy. And when you put it on, it doesn't move outside of the lines, which I find a lot of my creamy lipsticks do. So I am absolutely loving this formula. I don't feel the need to add any kind of other product on top. Like a lot of times with lipsticks, I'll put a gloss on top just to give me some shine and a little bit of a kick of moisture. I did line my lips with the recommended lip liner in the color. It's a Sephora one, which I love it, you guys. I've never used their Rouge Gel lip liners, but this is amazing. It is a twist up. And it just goes on so smoothly because of that gel consistency. And the color is amazing. And after you let it dry, it won't move. It won't move. And it will kind of also help to keep the color in the lines. And these two I felt like go together super well. And it really was my perfect nude. So that was the Raquel. And then this color was number 2. It's called Nothing But Nude. This is made in Korea. Just to set my my look here and also make sure I didn't have too much shine for the camera, I did use the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder in SPF 50. This is a sheer to full coverage and it's optical blurring finishing veil. You can use this as your color correcting foundation, so you can put it straight on the skin, or you can use this as a finishing powder, and you can also use this as your SPF throughout the day and reapply every 2 hours. And like SPF 50 is pretty amazing. It's pretty phenomenal. It's hard to find the higher end spectrums in makeup. I find that it's hard to find anything above 20. So the fact that this is 50, even in the fall and winter when you're not thinking, oh, the sun, you still need the SPF. It is going to be your number one anti-aging product that you will ever put on your face, SPF. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about my fun thing that I did today. So my eyes, this was my crazy product that I got at Sephora. It's the Marc Jacobs Style Eyecon number 20. And it's called About Last Night. This is my fall go-to eye palette for sure. And not just because it was $200. Ooh, child, $200 for an eye palette. I can't even believe it. But I think this is going to last me for a really long time. Not just because there are 20 different colors in here that I could see myself using every single color, which is amazing. But I think the way that this is shaped, I'm pretty sure I can pop these pans out when I finish them and then pretty easily get another pan the same exact size and keep using this as an awesome travel kit because the mirror is so good. You can see your whole face and I don't know, it's a very sturdy compact, so I really, really like it. The kit comes with 5 different looks built in. So each column is a different look. The first column, so colors 1 through 4, is their award show look. It's called a golden moment. And it's so easy, you guys. It's a 4-step instruction for the entire look. And it's just literally saying, okay, apply number 2 all over the lid, blending it into the crease. Apply number 4 in a V shape at the outer corners and underneath lash line. Apply 3 on the inner corner and onto the inner corner of the lid, and then highlight the brow bone with number 1. I mean, it is that simple. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get 5 different looks. And I'm positive you could play around with this and create, I don't know, maybe even 100 different looks. It's that versatile. Every shade in here, I feel like would work on any skin tone. It is just the most universally flattering, perfect fall, winter, warm and cuddly, cozy, metallic, matte, shimmery wonderfulness. I mean, it's just got everything. It really does. Like, I cannot think of something I want in this palette that isn't here for fall. I just can't. It's got everything. So, I mean, this is not going to be a waste of money for me at all. I think I'm going to use the crap out of this palette. So anyway, I went with the palette name About Last Night, and that was their 4th look here, and it's called Daytime with Edge. So when I first started putting it on, like I was doing it in a room that wasn't super bright, so I was like just looking at my little mirror, and the light had worn out of it, so I was like, is this doing anything? And then, I mean, you guys, when it was done and I had finished the last item on the instruction list, and I looked in the larger mirror with a little bit of light, I was like, whoa, okay, so that did something. That really did. Like, I love this look. And once I added my lashes, it was like, bam, Daytime with Edge. Like, I don't know, it feels really good. It's super comfortable. The colors were so creamy and just blended so well together. It took me a minute, like, to do my eyes. It took me 2 minutes to put the lashes on, which it usually takes me like 30 minutes, but I mean, it really, really was easy. So on my eyelashes, I am wearing the Ardell Studio FX. It's a drugstore brand. These are their wispies. And I just put them on with a little bit of clear white duo eyelash adhesive. And the reason why I had always had more trouble putting lashes on and would always just say, forget it, I'm just gonna wear mascara, is because I would try to put the lashes on, well, with my fingers. These came with another set of eyelashes, and these work so well. I wouldn't wait until the glue was tacky. You really do need to wait about 30 seconds after applying the glue. And what I do is I just dab a little bit of glue on the back of my hand, and then just holding the lash with this, or even with my fingers, I just kind of press it into the little circle of glue to make sure that there's enough on the edge, and that I kind of clean up if there's any that's spilled over or anything before I try to put it on my eye. It's harder to clean up once it's on your eye. And you do need to wait that 30 seconds, because once it's tacky and you just press it in the center first, it stays on, and then it doesn't, there's not the whole, like, you have to hold it so it'll stay. Like, if the glue is not tacky yet, you have to really hold it and press. And then if you don't give enough pressure, or if you're not even with it, it's not going to stay on. And so anyway, that's my little lash trick, is just wait until the glue is tacky. So you guys, I think these are going to have to be on my fall favorites list. Okay, the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water with built-in primer and sunscreen. I mean, it's my new BFF, you know? And then this guy is going to take me through fall and winter, and I'm so excited to play with the other 4 looks in it and to create my own. So I'm definitely gonna try to do a tutorial with this guy. And I think all I really need to step out into the fall is my new little hat, which I think is super cute. I never used to like big hats like this, and I would always like complain when my parents would be like, wear a hat, especially in the summertime. But I don't know what it is about fall hats. I just think they're so dang cute. So go and put on a hat and rock it, and you know, be confident, because I think confidence will take you a very long way. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna go to what my mom calls Starbucks and get me something with a pumpkin in it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. It gives you warmth. It really, really does. And I mean, I don't know. I think it's cute. So I'm enjoying my hat, y'all. Anyway, this baby is gonna be my visage for fall and winter, you know. Mama's done with that video. Come on now. Oh, so sad with the satellite dish on your head. You picking up some good channels? You got some good channels? Do you get glamLAB on your satellite dish? Lucy, come drop. Do you like it? Give Mama a kiss. Give Mama. No kisses for me? We need a treat. Somebody.